Training for a triathlon can be pretty daunting. Balancing the three disciplines as well as all the extras such as conditioning work, nutrition and recovery can be quite a challenge. It's not always as simple as just swim, bike, run. So whether you're a seasoned triathlete or you're choosing your first ever event, we've put together some essential tips to help you train. Most of us are guilty of spending a bit too much time on the discipline we enjoy, and that often ends up being the one that we're better at as well. But if you want to see a more significant improvement on your overall race time, it's best to try and focus on the weaker discipline. I'm also guilty of this, and cycling is my weakest of the three. But when I decided I was going to do my first Ironman, I knew I had to work on it. But it was tough because it was throughout the British winter, so motivating myself was hard, but it did end up paying off because I qualified for the World Championships. Training with a group is a great way to stay motivated. You've got the added bonus of being able to learn from others. Now, personally, I'm not great in the morning, so I always make a plan to train with friends or in a group, and I hate letting people down, so it means that I have to get out of bed and I can't press my snooze for the third time. Training for a triathlon isn't just about aimlessly swimming, cycling and running for long periods of time. It needs to be more specific. So adding in some drills or technique work can really make a difference. In running, for example, you could do some high knees or some lunges, and that will really help with your form. And in the pool, for example, you could do some single arm or some doggy paddle drills. When you've got a busy schedule or you're really tired, it's easy to forget these little extra bits, but a small amount of time spent now can help you see a big improvement come race day. Doing the same thing over and over again not only gets boring, but you also see your performances start to plateau. So doing something as simple as just changing your bike or your running route or trying out a new session can really help keep things fresh. Once you've chosen your event, you want to make your training specific for those conditions. So whether that's different terrain, the length of the race or the climate. And for example, if it's somewhere really hot, there's quite a lot of things you can do to help prepare at home. One idea is using a sauna after your training sessions. Another thing you could do is set up your turbo in your bathroom and then just turn on the hot taps of the hot shower if you're going somewhere humid to really replicate those conditions. And another option, if you've got the time, going on a warm weather training camp can be great preparation. The best way to get motivated and constructive with your training is to have a goal. So whether that's a distance that you want to complete, it's an event that you want to enter, or maybe a time you want to achieve. Once you've chosen it, put it in your diary and then you can structure your training around it. When you're training hard and trying to fit it in around a busy schedule, it's easy to forget your recovery, but it's so important as this is a chance for your body to adapt and then benefit from all that hard work. It's also important to have the correct nutrition to help your body refuel and repair. And finally, don't forget your stretches, otherwise you're sure to feel that in your next session. There are essential training tips for your next triathlon. And if you've got any of your own tips, we'd love to hear from you. Please share them with us in the comments section below. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, like, and to subscribe to GTN for free, you can just click on the globe. And if you want to mix up your training a little bit, why not watch our video on trail running tips just here? And if you want some help with your recovery, watch my video from Chattanooga down here.